I'll have a steak, please, mate. When I was a labourer, if that fucking thing wasn't hovering behind my boss, I'd have been fucking kicked off the ladder, mate. You know, I mean, that thing was in his hand before he even went, you know, and I said, Milo, mate, you know I need a slate, so why are you standing there looking at me gormlessly, mate?
Oh, well, you haven't said so.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I'm...
I can't read your mind.
Oh, yeah, well, you can.
No, read my trade.
Read my fucking... Read what I'm doing.
Read my trade.
You want to be one, that's why you're learning the
thick as
trade.
fuck, mate. And then you have a little go at them because they're being thick as fuck and they, no, I don't you down the way anymore. Well, fuck off then.
Yeah, because you obviously don't want to fucking learn.
I actually sent Milo off the other week. I went, we had a row, we had a blow up, and he came up in my face. He went, you're 20 years old. I'm 41. I said, I would take my hat off to you, Milo. I ain't fucking scared of you. I went, I'm scared of myself, and I don't care if you're scared of me or not. And I'm not even a rucker, Milo. He banged me out. I went right to his face. I said, you bang me out, Milo. If we rucked, I said, because I'm not a rucker. I'll be honest with you, I really hate it. And he went, all like fronty, and I went, just fuck off home, Milo. And he went, oh, he went, you can't tell me to go home. You're not the boss. I said all the time, but Mark's not here. I'm the fucking boss. Now go home. And he went, and he started walking off. But he went off for 5 minutes, and then he's come skulking back up the scaffold, shaking in a rage, like clearly like I do. And he came up near me, and I went, are you going to calm down, Milo? I said, I know I don't like being told that myself, but seriously, man, I'm only trying to educate you. You can't talk to me like that. I'm like, are you going to go home? Are you going to calm the fuck down? I said, because I tell you what, mate, you shouldn't have come back. But I'm not scared. I said, shut up, Milo. Just fucking go up there and sweep up, mate. And he just went up there. He just went upstairs and swept up. So I give the boys due. Yeah. He come back and he kind of didn't apologise, but he kind of did.
But it's like we were saying, it's like you take that in life, don't you?
Yeah.
So with what
you're doing, come back.
It's the lessons he's learning at work there with a sort of an adult figure to handle himself properly, controlling the rage.
Yeah.
Pulls out there educating, so hopefully
he'd take
that into life
because he's a fucking idiot. So.
We're all fucking idiots, aren't we? And how old's he? 20? 20, yeah.
I'm educating him, and he doesn't. He's just not listening. I used to suck it in like a sponge. He told me once, and I was like, tell me once and show me once, and I said, bang, I'll be on it, and then give it here. And then showing the boss a better way of doing it like a week later. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing it wrong, Paul. I used to say to him, this is a better technique of doing that. He'd be like, what? And I'd show him, he'd be like, fuck off. I'm like, yeah, I can teach this old dog new tricks, can't you? So I just picked it up. Now, you've got to be natural, I think, in some trades, haven't you?
How long have you been roofing for?
Since I was 15, man, 41.
Something you enjoy.
Since you what, 15?
25
50,
years, bro.
yeah, 25 years.
Bro.
25 years experience.
Not solid. I did about 5 or 6 years off, on and off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've gone on back and forth. But
you can't treat it as a job, can you?
It's a life.
Yeah.
It's a fucking life.
Up on the
roof. Shit that me and Gino have to do. Like,
that's
to drill one hole.
Yeah.
Yours more preparation, isn't it? Being a driller, and you got to set it all up.
Driving and shit.
Yeah, and then the drill does the work, doesn't it? I imagine, but it's more you.
Not if you're on the handheld.
No, it's surprising what they're drilling with handhelds, man.
Yeah.
They're drilling fucking holes like that, like this deep with handheld drills, man. Okay. I can't believe they are, but they are. I'm fucking gobsmacked. I said to Gino,
what's the vibrations and all that like for your arms and all that? Is there a time limit you're meant to be drilling for them? Because you got power to, or white finger and that you get.
They got special like fucking
8 hours.
Is it 8 hours?
On a hand drill.
Yeah, because you don't use hammer normally.
Cuts, so don't hammer.
They're not hammer drilling.
Cuts, don't.
Is that when you're going through flint? Is it your hammer? Did Gino say when you got flint, you
No, you only percussion holes.
Percussion holes.
Like if you're just doing like bolting down holes.
Or explosives holes and shit.
You know, you just fucking.
You do explosives works, don't you?
No, I went to Yemen and drilled over the top of unexploded dynamite.
Okay.
That's cool.
Fucking banging myself. I've got $6 grand for going out there. So.
$6 grand, that's savage, life. So.
And then all I had to do, I designed a plate for the 4x4 to park on the plate. Yeah, because it's dynamite, I don't want to be near it because if it explodes, it's going upwards because it's the weakest spot. And fucking had a little box on the side of the drill. You push go. And then you say to the, because I did have a big water tank, a water bowser on the back of the lorry. And fucking that cracked going across the desert. Do you know what they brought me out?
A water suppression bottle.
A fucking tanker.
A water tank,
fucking
a petrol tank.
petrol tank.
Full of water.
Petrol tankers about that, isn't
That's sort of thing they do over there.
Cool.
They were saying the Taliban were digging it up and using it against them. These unexploded dynamite. You know what?
Oh, so what they wanted to blow it?
Yeah. What? No, when they do the seismic charges.
Yeah.
To detect where the oil is.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the road, what they do, put a row of dynamite every so often in a row. But if that one didn't go off, but the rest did, they mark it on a drawing. So they just give us a drawing to go out over the desert.
Oh, so that's what it was. It's the odd one out of the string that didn't go off. Yeah, got you.
But you're trying to find like a hair coming out the ground because the wire was that.
Yeah, like literally rotted away as well, like to nothing.
Did any go off or anything when you?
No, well, I cut through a couple, and you got like a pinky. It just looked like bubbles, so like oil and water sort of thing.
Yeah,
and a horrible smell because
Plasticky
I had water. Didn't go off. But if
sulphur
I had heat,
smell, yeah.
it would have went.
Eggy sort of, yeah.
And then what we ended up getting 12 sticks of dynamite out of 18 holes. Yeah, and fucking when we were sneaking them back into the camp because the military weren't too sure what we were up to because we were doing it for an oil company.
The military having a mooch at you.
And then we got.
Was it ICDs outside?
Sounds fucking
We
great.
stuck them all together. Got a detonator off the army. Yeah, and then there was obviously it was built for it, big old pit. You went in, put it in, run the wire up to
Blew it up.
awesome, and
Big explosion.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
And they were
And
in the ground
Taliban
from
were getting
89.
them. The Taliban
From
were getting them.
89.
Yeah, and they were still active after all that.
My old
time.
man
That
was over there
2000, I
for
think.
that. No, you go for.
In Yemen.
Mm.
Yeah, I was in Yemen.
Yeah.
You went from a big plane, and what my boss done because it was all short notice.
So this was drilling, yeah?
with this bomb disposal team, and ground.
Before the army, basically, yeah?
No, it's for Canadian.
For them,
it
for
was
the oil.
Canadian Nixon, the
The
oil
oil people.
refinery.
Because they had people coming on and their land and drilling them and nicking the.
Yeah,
Trying to find
and
them.
trying to.
They obviously
blow
got
up
the
them-
ordnance map.
Blow up their big fucking pipes and the tanks.
Yeah, they obviously
'Cause all
got the
pipes
ordnance
run
map.
across the ground. They don't run underground.
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, they do there, don't they?
And they had
Fucking
a-
massive pipes as well.
They had a bar there, yeah, because it was Canadians.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Egyptians and that, the workers, they don't drink alcohol. So what the Canadians done, had their own bar, but it was only open on a Wednesday. Yeah, and maybe on a Saturday if there was a match or rugby was on. It was never open all night, and your ticket to it was just to take a homebrew kit. So like,
And then you'd
the
take-
bloke who introduced
yeah.
it, he said, look, I'm only here a short time, and they normally work 3 months on,
Yeah.
2 months
I have to
off.
give them a brew kit, so
Yeah.
you drink some beer, but they use your brew kit to make more beer.
And
That's
it
cool.
only takes them 2 weeks.
Where'd you get the brew kit from?
The geezer who we were introduced to, he gave us his,
Oh,
and he took us in there. He said, "Right, this is your brew kit." He said, "Because
Nice.
on my phone Friday," he said, "So you just was take this one." He said, "Just come in with me." So, these boys, and you can have as many as you want, but they advise you don't go not having no more than 4. And it was only like that size glass, mate. And the bombs disposal man, ex-army, and he's
shanted on.
Fucking smashed.
yeah. I woke up, pissed all over.
Some of that
Pissed
homebrew
yourself.
just
Not myself.
Oh,
I
pissed
got
all
up
yeah.
and just pissed.
Pissed everywhere.
I woke up in the morning,
I
just see
do
a
that
big-
when I get drunk.
Just see a
mate.
big wet patch on the floor.
Fuck.
Yeah, I've
Where the
regularly
fuck's that
stood.
come from?
Dude,
I'm in a desert, ain't raining.
Raining.
I've regularly gone to go to the toilet in the morning and got a
food-
wet foot. Like, where the fuck is
The
that?
food was unbelievable. man. The food,
Mm.
every type of food you could think of. And but
So you were on a military base then, was you? Or
No, oil refinery.
on an oil refinery, yeah? So
Military
they set up
target.
similar to the... Because they got to be protected, I imagine, don't they?
They have their guards outside.
Does it look like a military base? Does an oil refinery over
Pretty
there?
much,
Yeah,
yeah.
just- yeah,
Pretty
just-
fucking.
Got to be
all fenced off
protected. It's
and
got to
that,
be,
yeah.
innit? Got to be.
No, like
Well, in the desert, pretty much.
no
isn't it?
site canteen, the container.
Yeah, yeah.
That was just rows of them. That
Oh,
was your quarters.
Makeshift.
And you had that to yourself. Had a room that had your bed and your TV and that in, and then you had like your shower and toilet.
Awesome, man.
What was the TV saying?
Not a lot.
Fucking news.
How
My
many
boss squinnied because I wouldn't phone my boss back to report into him. Well, I I chose to ring my family.
You got one call. Hey, ringing my boss.
You was allowed 15 minutes a week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
And what, so you just rung your family and fucked your boss off?
Yeah.
What a boy.
Because I knew the bomb disposal man was emailing and reporting into his man. Which
Oh,
was
so you knew he
reporting
could
to
get,
my
yeah.
man.
So he's part of the
what's
circle.
the point?
Yeah. Ain't wasting that shit.
No,
Clever
my
man.
family comes first.
Clever man. Family
Wait, but
comes
you had a
first.
company phone? Yeah. What, and then you'll fucking bill me?
Too old for that one.
Yeah, mate.
Too old for that one, mate.
Yeah,
Class.
that was a good experience.
Fuck off random people
Right.
on had you.
They took us to the locals. Had goat. And
And a goat. Right.
Carry
Right.
goat.
I've recorded our conversation.
I did.
I've recorded our conversation,
How
yeah?
long?
For
It still is.
I still am. Hello, everybody. I've recorded our conversation. We don't mind being on camera. Do this, Paul. There's old granddaddydanks. So that is just. Do you know when you? Do you know if you want to be a fly on the wall?
Yeah.
And you want to
There it
listen to what we chat about and what goes on.
Fucking prick.
There's a little get together, little smoke and chat with.
saying prick because you're now trying to figure
Yeah! Come on, I hope everybody enjoys it. Let us know what you think. Come on, big up.